So the first season of Velma was one of the worst rated and received TV shows in history, and season 2 has just dropped. Did you even hear about it? Almost no one has. Looks like Max, Warner Brothers, and CEO David Zaslav are trying to keep Velma season 2 as quiet as possible so it just goes away.
Let's keep this our little secret.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Poprageous. I'm Danny Alex. Something that happened a lot with Velma season 1 was hate watching. It got a lot more views than it deserved because when people heard how bad and cringeworthy it was, it generated a morbid curiosity, making people want to watch it, if only to see how bad a TV show can really be. And if you're wondering about season 2, it's even worse, and believe me, it's not worth a hate watch.
A piece of crap. A piece of crap!
Velma's writer, Mindy Kaling, has done something that I would have thought would be the impossible. Write an even worse season than the first one. After the first episode in season 2, you see just how bad and flawed this entire story is. It's like Mindy Kaling didn't even care about what she was writing, and it came across as a gibbering mess of a TV show that has way too many characters doing way too many things. People appear out of nowhere for convenience sake. Clues are found just sitting on a desk for the right person to find them. When Mindy Kaling wrote herself into a corner, which was several times in every episode, she just made things up instead of going back to rewrite the scene so that it made sense. It's a sloppy mess of incoherent dialogue that tries to force in punchy attempts at being funny, but it only comes across as spiteful, angry, and dull.
God, is it bad?
It's a TV show that feels like it was written by a person afflicted with an over-the-top case of ADD, as one scene clumsily moves to the next without any reason. There's so much going on with way too many characters, and Mindy Kaling, she tries to weave it all together, creating nothing but a sloppy mess of ideas, with each scene clumsily moving to the next as she pulls things out of midair in the least interesting way to make story ideas fit. It's a show that places its political social commentary front and center by the design of its writer. The cringe starts from the very first scene where it tries to continue the clumsy relationship between Velma and Daphne. It's obvious that this is a story element that Mindy Kaling cares the most about because it's front and center in almost every scene. She injects a gay-lesbian teenage relationship as the most important thing that viewers should pay attention to. It proves that the writers, creators, and producers care more for their political and social activism than they do for creating a TV series that has a story and characters that people like. It's the best example of Hollywood run amok in woke trash story ideas from people who have limited skills at even creating a story and an entertaining TV show.
Go on.
Velma season 2 is like visual torture that fails to improve on season 1 in any way. It's full of punchy flat jokes, scattered, mindless storytelling that makes an incoherent mess, with Velma's romantic relationship with Daphne the only thing that stands out. There's even a line in the first episode of season 2 that has a diverse woman say, "Every man over 50 looks the same to me." Seriously. Imagine if a male character said the same thing, that all women over 50 look the same to him. It's impossible to deny that Mindy Kaling set out to show men in the worst possible light. It feels spiteful. There's an incredibly large cast of diverse women characters, all of whom are smart and have it together, with all of the men being brainless idiots like Fred, who Mindy Kaling has turned into an irritating dumbass who is as likable as a paper cut. Get this, documents show that the second season of Velma was already greenlit before the first one even aired. I mean, that's crazy. It's clear that CEO David Zaslav wanted season 2 to come and go quietly, with no promo or acknowledgement that the second season was even released. Velma season 2 is not even worth a hate watch, and if you try, I will bet you dollars to donuts that you won't be able to make it through the first episode without walking away from the TV to go do something else. It's that bad. Velma proves how bad woke Hollywood can be if you let it loose without any safeguards or rules by which it creates movies and TV shows. There's actually one good thing that will come from Velma season 1 and 2. It unequivocally proves that woke Hollywood needs to be pushed into a small corner for it to become the unwanted niche subject that pokes its head out every once in a while to remind us of how bad movies and TV shows can be if you let socially and politically motivated people write and create the TV shows and movies that we watch, because no one will watch them. On a scale of 1 to 10, Velma is a solid 1 from me. There's nothing good to say about this sorry piece of TV trash, and that's all I have to say about Velma. Good riddance.